So we're underway on match day 4 in Group B. That's Raja playing from left to right, all in green. Take on Mamelodi Sundowns of South Africa. And we're playing from right to left in the all-white strip. Contrasting campaigns, as said. Raja having started it in the worst possible style imaginable, not just losing their opener, but losing it to their Moroccan rivals Asfar. And then a trip to DR Congo's Maniema Union. Failed to produce 3 points, just the one. And then always the lasers, or so often the lasers, I should say, in North African football. Rarely ever clamped down on. I wish as it was, but doesn't always seem to affect the players that much, despite the consistency of seeing them. Nice little bit of play as well there by Tashreeq Matthews, wearing number 17. Double McQuaina just got the wrong side of the ball. Already the Raja fans in good voice. Meanwhile, we wait for a football game to break out. Benamar just under a little bit of pressure, but manages to play it out. Benaissa Benamar, who's come into the side today. And a switch of play, and they can put this back into the middle. Raja across the face of goal. Eliso Madal just about. McQuaina into Divine Lunga, the Zimbabwean. Morena's first touch for him, striker goal from distance. Ribeiro had it. Well, we've played nearly 10 minutes. And finally a chance on target. Even on goal, coming from the visitors, Lucas Ribeiro with it. Comfortable save in the end for Anas Aliti. Matthews looking forward, trying to play it into Ribeiro again. Federico Bacura. So confirmation of your screen for the booking for Mohamed Zrida. Felt Zahouni looks extremely wound up. And still he's got 14 appearances the central midfielder has made since. And that's good pressing over on the far side, but Cors are doing really well just to hold off the physical threat. Sundowns now trying to play their way out of trouble and doing so well at present. Grant Kikana. Zahouni's down again. He's rolled over 4 free kicks straight into the wall. Enafati hits it, and Enafati cannot hit the target. First proper striker goal, though, from Raja. just playing it back into Ronwin Williams. And then he took a bit of a heavy touch, gifted it back to Casablanca. Chance here, Bikoro, Zahouni trying to get the ball into the middle, cut out. And now Sundowns can relieve some of the pressure at the back. Ribeiro charging forward. Chance here for Matthews, and Matthews really just doesn't get anything behind it in the end, but it was a sweeping move up the field from Sundowns after a little bit of pressure on their back line. If they hold on today, they'll go up to 2 points, but they need all three. And to do so, they may well have to stop this man. Reina's just floating one into the box. He's got 3 goals out of 3 Champions League games. Ikram Reina's. And he's made a fine start to his Sundowns career. 13 goals in 18 appearances for the club he joined in August. Black suit. As Benamar just plays it wide to Abdullah Hafifi. And Afati, really good tussle that with Mudau. Mudau winning on this occasion. Mokoena just tickles it forward. An invitation for Lunga to get forward, which he does. Linking up with Reina's. The reverse ball doesn't come in, the whistles do come out. Obas into Mokoena. That's wayward from Reina's. And a little bit of space here for Raja, if they can get going. And Zahouni's on the charge, he needs help. Still Zahouni. To play it into the middle, but there's only one to aim at. Bulaksu, the right back. Bulaksu getting far forward. As Rida already booked, and Bikoro tries to play it over the top. Hafifi. Comfortable gather for Ronwin Williams. Somadao, one of several South African internationals in the Sundowns side, of course. Williams, one of the stars at last year's Nations Cup, named Interclub Player of the Year in the Confederation of African Football's awards that took place on Moroccan soil just last month, midway through. Also named the Goalkeeper of the Year. Just missed out on Men's Player of the Year to Nigeria's Adamola Lookman as Reyners gets in behind, and one shot at goal. Looking for the back stick and headed away. Will come to Koza. He just doesn't get anything on it. I think he completely mistimed that he actually ended. Reina's on the chase. Benamar doing what he needed to do. Bikoro, he's popping up all over the field. Here he is again, the equatorial Guinea international. Switch of play from Bellamari, gets the applause of Abdullah Hafifi and Afati. Right now they currently sit 8th in the table in Morocco, the Botola Pro. with 23 points, and that is 16 behind the leaders. Renaissance Berkane shows just how far they've fallen, and hence explains some of the dissatisfaction, intense dissatisfaction of their supporters. Corner. It's gone Raja's way. Can they find the opening goal in first half stoppage time? Surely they can here. And Raja Casablanca do precisely that. And it comes. Yes, Baldi, the Guinean, sitting on the bench, the centre-back. And Afati looking to get it back and just overhit for him. And he's asking why. So Musa Labusa is going to be coming. Zrida. Lovely little play over the top from Zrida. And then he catches Lunga late. And Lunga's down on the floor, and this is a decision for the referee to make, and he's simply not making it. Lunga now stands up. It'll be worth seeing that one again. Well, that is not exactly what he wanted to do with Sundowns. Instead of clearing their lines, they have more defensive work to do. Given Hafifi finding Bulaksut. And Afati taking on Lunga, who can only find Raja Casablanca into the middle into Zahouni. And Zahouni straight at Williams. Not for the first time. Benamari. Marmuri gets it back from Bellamari. There's still a bit of space, but whistle is gone. Just continue to swirl around the stadium. Pointed at the visiting players, of course. It has been a tough night for Sundowns in more ways than one. Williams just looking long again. They've gone quite direct in the last few minutes, Sundowns. Perhaps feeling they're just simply not getting enough ball. To Reyners. And so we're going very, very direct.